Last time on a Dave and the Carl show.
When me and David aren't in the studio working on a film, we tend to go outside to either promote who we are, our films, or that we're casting for a movie.
With the people that's playing your characters, to be able to bring them out 110%, man. It wasn't nothing wrong with how you said it. I just think
Anybody we see coming our way, we stop to talk to him. Try to see if we can find somebody to star in the next movie, someone who will be part of the crew to help out behind the scenes and on set, whether it's camera operators or it's actors and actresses. If we see you, most likely we're going to stop you, man.
I find the right location to shoot the scene for her fellas. I think it's some good spots out here.
Been around the town, back around the block, and I know everyone. Thinking that I do. Been around the town, back around the block, and I know everyone. Thinking that I do. Was Baliki, you know, go this hard. Even my teachers didn't think I make it this far. But guess what? I switched up, back on my shit, what? Swiss rocks, better gear, brand new kicks, beats banging like a glass. Shorty wanna shake that ass. The ones that never paid attention when I was in their class. Now they have no choice, I'm their kid's role model. Have all them screaming, Marcus, pass me the bottle. It's my time.
If my soldiers were going to do business for me, they had to represent me. No baggy jeans, boxes all out, extra long shirt and do-rags here. I'm talking suits, ties, a hat. You gotta walk the walk and talk the talk. We're here for business and not here to play any games. As we get into the production, David and I are taking care of everything that needs to be taken care of, all the aspects of pre-production.
Yeah, I'm still light on this, man.
While I'll be taking care of the rehearsals, David will be out talking to the webmaster, making sure the website is getting done.
If you want to keep the link up there, find something else for it, but put actual videos up on there. And the whole layout have to change. I mean, that shouldn't look like some pre-K shit, you know what I mean?
One of the things I like doing before we get into production is doing a trial movie, which is where I'll take scenes from the rehearsals and screen tests, and I'll put together what I got in mind for the movie, and I'll show it to David, and David and I'll be able to look over the footage, and we'll be able to see which dialogue should be presented in a certain way, what wardrobe should be worn, which location works, which location doesn't, which actor fits a certain scene, which doesn't. It allows us to see the movie right before we even film it.
You gotta do rehearsals, man, to get, the best that you can get out of your actors first and foremost, but also to make sure that the message is delivered correctly. If the message is not delivered correctly, it's a lost cause for the film.
I almost like the filmmaking industry. It's like boxing, you get up in the ring and you gotta come up with hit after hit after hit. If it's not a hit, then they're gonna knock you down, and that's it.
Yo, speaking of that nigga, is that nigga right there? Yo, that nigga right there, son. Yeah, that is he right there. What you gonna do about it? Yo, that nigga got mad money right there. Yo, he got a nigga right there, son. Get that nigga.
Hello, Chinese food.
Don't play games with me.
No speaking English.
Stop it. No, you have to come here now.
A lot of people I had in mind for this film I worked with before, and several other films I worked on. David liked a few of them, and he like before we just give anybody any part, we gotta make sure that they're suitable for the part, because we can't just be picking people to play certain parts.
The people that's actually playing the role sometimes are actually like the characters and just not giving off the emotion that they casted for.
How we just gonna do that?
What the fuck is that? Director actors could be like freaking directing a daycare center with a bunch of kids, and sometimes it could be like a great football game or a great whatever sport you want to call it. It could be a great game and everybody just playing their part on the team. Other than that, it could be haywire, like you in a room with a bunch of 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, everybody running around crazy.
Because I was really hearing them like,
cameras rolling. action. Just like movies, I like all of them. You know what I mean? I like movies. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, I like the Spike Lee joints. I like the Michael Bay joints. You know what I mean? I like the John Singletons, the Hype Williams. If you want to get funky, I can talk about old directors. You know, I know all of that stuff, man. But I just like, you know, it's not so much about influence, man. It's about what I'm going through and putting it on camera.
Jay on the beat.
You like Urkel and all them
I am
things there. Niggas
Urkel.
like
I am
Urkel and all them things there.
That's genius.
Get right back in the studio, but we can come back out, take a little bite, run back in there, you know. We gotta stay energized. We up all night working. Hollywood in here working. Heading to LA real soon.
Next time on the David and Carl Show.
We recently got into production and things are looking real good, you know?
We don't got time for it! Actor could ruin the film by not knowing his lines, by not knowing how to deliver his lines properly, not being in character, having a bunch of time to prepare for it, and not being in character when it's time to actually shoot.